Hey everyone. So I've just cleared the latest Asura trial. I know I'm a day late with that. I don't know what happened yesterday, to be honest. I tried this boss for roughly 5 hours, and Gabranth, as you can see, he's only EX plus 1. He constantly died to, well, apparently some random things. I really don't know what happened to Gabranth for my previous attempts, but it all worked out this time around. This is the team I used. Don't get confused by Shui Yu from Psynix. I will use his Shui Yu on my next clear to show off some of Shui Yu's abilities. So I will just swap out my Ibarra and use Shui Yu myself. But this is the team basically that I used for this clear. It may look familiar to you. I believe Sinzar used the same one. But yeah, let's go through the team. So Gabranth only EX plus 1, and as you can see, he is not really that tanky as, for example, Sinzar. So yeah, this is a lot more troublesome and requires a lot more thinking and checking all necessary boxes. So a fair amount of STMRs, as you can see. I specifically used Force Armor. I do have the better one, but Force Armor provides more resistances. And what I found out, it's not a problem of surviving the physical attacks, but the element attacks. Those are the ones that actually killed me. And I really didn't want to risk it, so that's the reason why I put on more resistances, basically. These are the abilities. I know it's all STMRs other than his own TMR. Sorry, but that's what you have to do if you don't have EX plus 2 Gabranth. And EX plus 2 Gabranth makes this so easy, right? You're getting his super strong STMR with 500 base HP, 115 defense, additional 30 HP. It's so good for himself. It's unreal. But I don't have it, so yeah. And of course, he's using his own vision card at level 10. I also geared his shift form, but I'm only gonna, I believe I'll go once into his shift form for Pure Lotus. That is an undispellable 100% spirit defense buff, which is not that important in the grand scheme of things, but it helps survive things if you cannot buff spirit or defense through other means. And yeah, he's also gonna use his LB. I didn't actually level his LB. We really don't need to, because the 80% damage reduction doesn't change, and that's the kicker here. We're using this for the 80% general mitigation. Okay, so next up is Kryla. She's passive provoke evading. She's also high on Esper film. As you can see, she's wearing Summer Parasol, Behemoth Synergy in her base. Again, a fair amount of STMRs over here. She's on Yoshikiri's vision card, really not necessary. She's not gonna do any damage, to be honest, other than sealing the boss. And in her shift form, I forgot to change Ring of the Lucy. She doesn't need passive provoke. She will use her shift form in phase 2 or when transitioning into phase 2. And we don't need evasion tanks or evasion guys for that. So yeah, her shift form is pretty much, as you can see, Esperfill. We're gonna need that. We want to summon Golem pretty much every single turn, and that's the reason why I gave her so much Esperfill. And next up, Summer, Fina, and Lid, or Fid as I will call her. She's on Hisame Clan, Shuriken for the disease. The boss can be constantly diseased, which is a little bit more damage throughout the fight. And her gear really doesn't matter. It's just a matter of enough magic, spirit for healing, and magic recovery. Esperfill, as you can see, I'm also using Summer Parasol. Yeah, pretty much the standard things. I also gave her dual wield to dual wield these two things. I don't know why, but if I'm using Summer Parasol, I cannot wear anything else, so I had to use dual wield. She's on Eros vision card for a little bit more spirit. I could have put her on Shui Yu's vision card. That would have worked too, but I was too lazy. I didn't have it yesterday, and I just thought about it that I could do that. It really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, though. Shift form, not equipped. We're not using the shift form. Next up, Terra. Her base form, although it looks like it's for damage, it is not. Her her base form is basically used for Esper fill. I don't use Rage Beast's Roar. It messes up more than helping, so I did not use Rage Beast's Roar a single time. And if you have another copy of Bonds with the Eons, you could use that instead here. Yeah. I also have Force Mysterion, absolutely not necessary. Terror will not deal a single point of damage outside her limit burst. So Force Mysterion, you might as well put it on Ibarra or Shui Yu. Doesn't really matter. And or you could actually have 3 Behemoth synergy or 4 Behemoth synergy instead. That would work as well. Vision card, her own vision card, because her Brave Shift, as you might be aware, is the standard things. Sadly, I had to give away the best Aerith's, or my personal best chest slot to Ibarra. That is Aerith's Clothes. So she's left with this, but it's still fine. And the ability side of things should look familiar to you. No real changes. And last but not least, we've got Ibarra. She is built for Human 250 and Reaper 125. I completely ignored the Demon Killer part of things because killing the boss in 7 or 8 turn in phase 1 is super easy. And I'm specifically going for a turn 8 transition to have the special attack, because the boss does special attacks. Well, it's not actually special, but the boss removes all debuffs on turn 4, 8, 12, 16, etc., etc. In phase 2. And when transitioning to phase 2 on turn 8, the boss already is cleansing herself, so might as well, right? And that is the best part about it. If you transition on turn 8, it's easier because you only waste 1 Grandis or Magnus on Gabranth. But if you transition on phase or on turn 7, for example, you have the high attack, or you have to deal with the cleanse again on turn 7, and that is very uncomfortable, and it ruined a lot of runs yesterday for me. And it took me a little bit to realize what went wrong, and all my clears or all my attempts failed on turn 8 because I forgot about the turn 8 self cleanse, basically. Anyway, yeah, that is pretty much Ibarra. In her base, these are the abilities. She's using Saul's Vision card. And by the way, the reason for Saul's Vision card is because it has 100% magic, equipment magic, not equipment magic, but magic. Super good, as you can see. We're gonna need that. We are barely at the magic maximum, and that is why Saul's Vision card is key for this strat. And her shift form is where most of the damage is coming from, because we're gonna get a 25 dark amplification from Kryla in her shift form. So this is the gear. These are the abilities. As you can see, a lot of good stuff over here. So she is at 300% human and 175 Reaper Killer. That is for phase 2 especially. And keep in mind, if the boss is dual race, it's not really up to how much you have on either killer type. It is always the average that counts, right? So if you have, say, 600 combined, it's 300 in total. If you have, like me, 475 combined, that's 180 something, 187.5, so 188, I believe. No, that's not right. That's not right. 230 something. 475 divided by 2. It's 237.5, so 238. That is more than enough for this fight, and the unit I used, geared, he's got super good gear, as you will see. Okay, so that is the gear. Again, I will use Psyonix for the other video that I may be doing. I will do this right after recording this, try it out with Psyonix and Shui Yu. And if I succeed, I will also upload this video. If I don't, well, alas, you've got the original Ibarra clear. Right, have fun with my kill. And I'm using geared Ibarra. He's very well geared for this, as you can see. He's got life for the purge. He cashed in. And yeah, base form, he's got, let's see, 70 demon. Absolutely fine, I don't really need demon killer. 220 human, 195 reaper, which is pretty decent. And in his shift form, really good stuff, as you can see. He's got, let's see, 300 reaper, 275 human. That is as good as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. This is pretty much pitch perfect. So yeah, let's make this count. Let's hopefully not mess this up anywhere. And let's get this over with finally. Okay. Turn 1. Kryla, Forbidden Magic. She's gonna triple Ember Frost. Gabranth is going to triple Mist Veil. Volunteered Circle of Judgment. Fate, triple Beach Parasol to heal Gabranth. Aqua Replenishment to fill up some mana. And Deep Sea Swimming for the breaks. Meanwhile, Terra is going to get ready. We're gonna burst the boss on turn 2. So Transburst, Magitech release fire, Magitech release fire. Both Ibaras, debilitating Arashi twice. Bewitching, debilitating Arashi twice. And let's go. Melee setup turn, we won't deal much damage, probably 1 or 2%. More damage is coming on the next turn. Oh, we did 3%. Nice. Okay. And the reason why we are using Kryla first every single turn is because she soaks, as you've seen, the counterattacks and the dispel from the counterattack. That is the most important part here. And we don't want anyone of the team dispelled but her. Alright, turn 2, we're gonna reload Kryla. We've got a Fire Ice turn upon us. So the boss, we need to seal the attack with fire and ice. Okay. And let's have Gabranth use Grounded Fortitude and Circle of Judgment. You always have to cast Circle of Judgment. That is the most important one. Fate will just repeat. Terra, Limits, and Ibaras. Both Ibaras use Arashi 4 times. Spellbinding Arashi 4 times. And yeah, let's go. So we should end up at roughly 49%. Sometimes I get better results, but 49 seems like the best case here. Ah, 46, 45. Excellent. That's good. All right. Yep, all good. Terra shifted back. Now let's head over and summon Ramuth. But first, it is turn 3, so we need to seal, I believe, Water Light. Lightning. Yeah, Thunder and Water need to be sealed. So let's do that. Lightning, Water. And it's the coolest thing about Kryla is she has the perfect combination of pots. She has Fire Ice, which happened last turn. She has Thunder and Water for this turn. She has Wind and Earth for the next. And Light and Dark for the last one. And then it's just repeating from Fire. Again, Fire Ice. Okay. Fate will now use a better water resistance, 100% resistance buff to Gabranth. And she will also heal. She will always heal every single turn and replenish some mana. Gabranth will dual Judgment, Circle, and Judges Defense. Fate repeats, Terra summons the Esper. And both Ibaras will continue to, not debilitating, but Arashi. And it's 2 more turns until debilitating is up again. So we should deal roughly 10% to the boss. We start at 45. Let's dish out some deeps. Oh, 10%, 11%. Sounds good to me. And now both Ibaras should have the maximum modifier on their Arashi. Terra got mana drained, but that's absolutely fine. Okay, and this turn, I will shift Gabranth because he's got Pure Lotus in a shift form, and I'd like to... Oh, I don't have his LB ready. That is unfortunate. Let's see. What's Loy's shield do? It's a better spirit buff. Don't care about that at all. Don't need that. Sorry, I just gotta go through all of this for a second so I don't mistake anything. Okay, so we don't have his LB ready, which is very unfortunate. We might though, we might. Turn 4, Wind Earth. So let's cast all the other stuff first to see if we can LB on Gabranth. But first, we're gonna summon Golem for Gabranth. Let's have Fryla do the sealing. Oh yeah, there we go. So now we can shift Gabranth and seal, or not seal, but get some damage taken reduction 80% for 2 turns, which is huge. That's why we're doing this. Okay. And let's have Fate, heal Gabranth, Aqua Replenishment, and Deep Sea Swimming. Both Ibaras should have 1 more turn to debilitating, correct? Let's deal some damage. Excellent. Yeah, it's always the Wind Earth turn that hurts the most. But he survived. That's all that counts. So let's shift him back. And we also get triple again, which is very cool. So let's use Volunteered, Circle, and Judge's Defense. It's turn 5, so we need to seal Dark and Light. Let's do that. Jinx Weakening Compulsion. Whoops, Terra needs to summon the Esper. Let's do that before we get any Esper Crystals. Or Esper Orbs, I should say. Fate is going to triple. We need to double heal now. He took a little bit more damage than I expected, but it's fine. And Aqua Replenishment. Both Ibaras. Let's see. I actually might just shift them. Yeah, let's shift both Ibaras. Although, is that a bad idea? I'm not gonna shift them yet. I will do Arashi 3 times with debilitating Allure. I want to stall a little bit because in phase 2, every turn 4, 8, 12, 16, etc., the boss cleanses all her debuffs and strikes really hard, and it's happening mid-attack, so you have 2 very strong physical attacks, but the elemental attack, which is happening after the cleanse of all debuffs, is the hardest one to survive. And I actually want to skip this with turn 8 this time around. And that was one of the mistakes I made. I had to use Gabranth's Grandis for this every time, and I really don't like to do this at all. Okay. Yeah, Gabranth takes like no damage at all with his LB defense boost up. He's really good. Okay, so let's shift both Ibaras. Which turn is it? 6. So we're gonna weakening supernatural Ankoku twice. Oops, I need to shift. Forgot about that. Weakening supernatural Ankoku twice. It's turn 6. We need to do fire again. Fire, fire, fire. And let me think for a second. Yeah, that is all good. So triple judgment. We're gonna get a 200 spirit buff, not spirit, defense buff from spinning blade. Circle of judgment. And judge's defense. So let's seal first. Summon an Esper first. Fate is going to do the usual, meaning beach parasol, deep sea swimming, aqua replenishment, and both Ibarra's chain. And we should not push the boss. That'd be good, but we won't. No chance lands. Okay, turn 7. Okay. Asura buffed herself up again with a strong attack buff. So let's have Terra use her LB. Let's check Gabranth's stuff out real quick. So 3 more turns, physical reduction, etc, etc, etc. It's the water turn, which is quite good for us, so we're gonna use that one again. And we're gonna push on the next turn, so Gabranth can actually do really good stuff. And we're gonna have very little variance in surviving. Okay, so raise your shock 3 times. Yep. Fate will buff water resistance, water fight. She's gonna heal. And she will do all of that. The breaks, I mean. And sadly, both Ibarras need to chill out for this turn, or else we push the boss, and we don't want to push the boss at all. Okay. Oof, my Ibarra took a lot of damage. Alright. And my Ibarra got rid of all out of MP, that is bad, but oh well. Okay, so let's shift Gabranth back. That is the first thing that needs to happen. Terra will use her Esper. Kryla is going to shift. She will now amplify dark damage to both my Ibarras and give Gabranth a 300% boost to defense and spirit. So let's have both Ibarras Ankoku 4 times. Oh no. I need to do stuff first with Beach Parasol and Aqua Replenishment twice. That should do the trick. Yeah, looks good. Ankoku 4 times. And the friend Ibarra uses Ankoku 4 times as well. Now Gabranth, since he has triple cast, which is quite handy, we still got the 80% reduction, which is cool. So let's use Circle of Judgment, Judge's Defense, and Clinging to Life. I'm quite positive we don't need Clinging to Life, as it is 80% reduction. So I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna go the full YOLO mode on this one, that I don't need it. And let's use Guardian Flame. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna risk it. I really don't want to risk this, so just as defense and clinging to life. I'm only afraid because the boss has the attack buff, so let's do that. And let's have Ibarra's chain. The boss down. Okay. Oh, the boss loses the buff, right? Yeah. Yeah, he would have survived without clinging to life. That was a waste, I guess. Oh well. So Terra is going to summon an Esper. Both Ibarras will use Izayoi and Koku 3 times. Izayoi is a 150 human killer buff, that's why we're doing this. Izayoi and Koku 3 times. Kryla. She doesn't really have to do much this turn, so all she'll be doing is refreshing the dark amplification on my team. Yeah. Fit is going to, she needs to triple, heal Gabranth, and deep sea swimming. We need all the breaks back because the boss completely deleted all my imperils. Gabranth, let's check out his stuff. He's got the good defense buff, cover still up. Yeah, he's looking good. So triple judgment, mist veil, circle, and guardian flame. All right, let's go. And here's the part where the friend Ibarra really shines because he's very, very good. Yeah, 10%. Wow, that's really strong. Please don't die to the ice attack. He did not. Excellent. Really good, really good. It's turn 10. Terra, as per usual, summons an Esper. Fade, triple, beach, parasol, aqua replenishment. Next up is lightning. Yeah, Gabranth should be fine though. Oh no, I didn't fully heal Gabranth. That is bad. But doesn't matter. We can just throw out an elixir on Gabranth. No! I need to reset. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. So let's do this all over again and not fail. So Terra still summons an Esper. I already forgot what Gabranth did, to be honest. Didn't he just have triple? Hello game, give me my triple attacks back. Ugh. Well, that's not good. So what do we need on Gabranth? We need... Okay, I see. So we're gonna need dual. Stop it game. Volunteered and Circle of Judgment. Fate is going to triple, sorry, Beach Parasol twice. Let's make this correct this time. And Deep Sea Swimming. So Gabranth has full HP guaranteed. Kryla. Well, what's Kryla gonna do? Oh yeah, she's gonna cast Calamity Border. That's why I gave this to her. So Gabranth has a better time surviving the lightning attack that's gonna come this turn, because as you've seen, I believe I had 130. Now he's got 170 lightning. resistance. He is imperiled to lightning, so he's at minus 80, I believe now, because it's 200 something something. Okay, let's have both Ibaras do weakening and Ankoku. Weakening and Ankoku. And let's do some damage. See where we end up. Yeah, the boss is super tanky with her SPR and defense buff up. Alright, let's check out the damage. Looking good, and this one shouldn't hurt as much. Yeah, perfect. Turn 11. It's another fire attack. Fire should be good though. So I could actually risk to go into his shift and LB for a good mitigation. It's an, although no, I shouldn't. Let's not risk any of this. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. So let's give him Grounded Fortitude and a Circle of Judgment. How much longer on his cover? 2 more turns. Excellent. Fate is going to heal him. Beach Parasol, and Aqua Replenishment. Let's give the team some mana back. Tryla, unfortunately, still in her shift form, but that's good. We can Calamity Border one more time to refresh the buffs. Meanwhile, Ibarra debilitating Arashi 3 times. And the reason why we did a little less damage last time around was due to the buff the boss has. So 2 out of 3 turns, the boss has a huge defense and spirit buff, and that's why we dealt less damage. But we will deal a lot more next turn. And I'm planning, as you can see, on turn 12 we'll be safe, and on turn 16 we'll be safe. So I might kill the boss on turn 16, but I'm leaning towards 20 or 24, depending on how it goes, honestly. Okay. Unless something unforeseen happens, that is. Okay. Stop hurting so much. Fire attack. Yeah, that didn't deal much damage. Very good. Okay, so now it's time for the stronger attack of hers, which is going to hurt a lot. So let's summon an Esper. Kryla is going to Malicious Curse for a 1% better break. And we do have a chance at poisoning the boss. I really don't want to poison the boss, to be honest. For the simple reason that you can only poison her twice and the boss is going to cleanse herself at the end of this turn. So I really don't want to do this. Actually, I'm just gonna poison next turn, I believe. Or should I? You know what? I'm gonna poison the boss. Let's just do it. Whatever. Hex Eye. And anything else that you can do without using an element? Oh, the real kicker about this phase is the second phase. You're only allowed to use one single element. If you mix elements, you're gonna have a bad time for using one element. You only get status breaks, 50% I believe, to attack magic and defense spirit, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure about the defense spirit, but I believe it's attack magic, defense spirit, and minus 50%. And if you use more than one element, i.e. 2, one of the team gets ejected, and anyone getting ejected is a huge blow, and the ejection lasts for 5 turns. And it's at random, so that's even worse. And let's just use Hex Eye a second time. So, yeah, we got the poison effect, which is unfortunate. The poison takes off a lot of HP, 10% per tick. It's a huge amount, but oh well. At least she's gonna deal less damage now. So Gabranth is going to duel Sentence and Clinging to Life. We're still good on the cover, right? Yes. Who did damage? Wait, what? Did I press the wrong ability? Oh yeah, I pressed the wrong ability. I've got to reset again, I'm so sorry. And we are back for a second time. Let's do this properly. I'm so sorry about all these resets. It annoys me probably more than it does you. Okay, so Terra, Earthen Wall as per usual. Gabranth, well, Dual Judgment, Clinging to Life, and Circle of Judgment. That is the correct order. Oh yeah, right. Kryla for... Oh, let's just use Witchcraft. It's the same thing, but less tedious. Malicious Curse and Hex Eye. Fate is going to Beach Parasol. Aqua Replenishment. Deep Sea Swimming. And both Ibaras will Arashi 4 times. Spellbinding, Arashi 4 times. Oh, I need to do this. Alright. %73%. Respectable, respectable. Okay, so here comes the pain. Boss is going to, as you can see, dispel himself, and Gabranth survived. Oh, the poison did not get dispelled. Yeah, as you can see, the poison is really strong. Just took off 10%, and it's hopefully going to tick another once more, so we could actually go in for a kill very soon. Anyways, Terra, Earthen Wall, up there. Gabranth is going to circle. And we also need to judge his defense. Fate will triple. Beach Parasol, and Deep Sea Swimming. Kryla has one more turn to shift, unfortunate, but it is what it is. Kryla is going to Wicked Eye. Is there anything else? Malicious Curse, we need the better break. And just again, Wicked Eye. Both Ibaras will just reload. Sadly, we lost our good Imperil. It's 2 turns down, but oh well, I guess. And Arashi 4 times. Although I should check how long is her human killer up. I believe it ran out. No, it's still up. Okay. Might be the worst though. The worst killer buff, but it's fine. Yeah, let's go. Okay. With Gabranth hurting again. This should be the ice turn if I'm not mistaken. Oh, please survive this. No, it's the lightning turn. Okay. So the boss also heals every 3 turns, but it's 5% heal, so we're good. Okay, as you can see, the poison ran out, but we've got another chance to reapply the poison effect via Kryla. Both Ibaras will Arashi. So let's do that first. Let's summon an Esper, of course. Gabranth will circle, and volunteered information. Fate, triple. I'd really like to do a fire buff though. Well, beach parasol, and I'm just thinking, well, oh, it's turn 4, no, turn 14 is safe. Turn 14 is safe, okay. I believe in you, Gabranth, we're gonna survive this, right? I will just LB this boss down. So first of all, let's have Ibarra do the damage. Yeah, we're back at 59, so we got rid of the 5%. Yeah, Kryla is going to hopefully poison the boss. Yep, that worked. And Fate is going to heal. So as long as Gabranth survives this turn, oh boy, he's taking a lot of damage. We should be good. Oh no, please don't die. Okay, he survived. Okay. Yeah, 49%. Alright. Kryla is going to shift. And I believe both Ibarras, oh, they can shift in one turn. That leaves us with turn 15. So she can Calamity Border on this turn, which is actually pretty good. Earthen Wall, first of all. Calamity Border. Because we're gonna get hit with ice, and the ice damage is a little bit higher due to lower stuff. Resistances. Let's use Mist Veil for a 55% mitigation buff and Circle of Judgment. That also reapplies cover, which is quite handy. Okay, Circle of Judgment. Yep, cover is up, looking good. And both Ibarras, debilitating Arashi. And we're gonna weakening anyway next turn. No, we're not gonna. It's turn 16, the boss is gonna dispel her buff, debuff. I will wait. Okay, Arashi. Okay, so let's do damage first. Yeah, I will go for a turn 20 kill on this one. Fit. Triple, beach, and deep sea swimming, right? Right. Gabranth, Mist Veil, Circle, perfect. Yeah, good thing I did heal twice. All right. Wait. The boss dispelled him now? Seth now? No, she didn't. Okay. I was confused. It's all good. Alright. So, it's that time again. We need all the mitigation on Gabranth. So, Terra, obviously, do your stuff. Kryla is going to triple. Amplify Dark to both Ibarras. And a defense boost for Gabranth, so he's got the good mitigation. Gabranth will double, sadly no triple, but it's fine. The last stack of Clinging to Life and Circle of Judgment. That should do the trick. And Fate is going to Beach Parasol, and Aqua Replenishment. So, ever since the boss is going to dispel herself now, I will use Inazuma for a better human killer, 100% only, but it's better than the regular buff. And it also carries over to the shift form, so better do it now. And Arashi 3 times. And let me quickly check. So it's 2 more turns. So on turn 18, no, 17, 18. Yeah, I can burst on turn 18. And hopefully kill the boss on that turn as well. Okay, okay. Some huge damage. He survived easily. Good, 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 good. So, next turn it's running out. Can I do 43% with Terra Bursting? That is the question here. I wonder. I don't need to, I'm gonna need less than that. So let's have both Ibaras go first. Weakening and Coco 3 times. Weakening. Oops, I need to shift. Spellbinding, weakening. Oh, that stupid glitch freaked me out. Spellbinding, weakening, and Koku 3 times. Let's see. Gabranth is going to. How long does he have left on his defense spirit? 2 turns, okay. 1 more turn of cover. Okay, all good, all good. So let's volunteer. No, yeah, let's volunteer and yeah, let's volunteer and this circle. I believe Krella has no breaks, right? No. So Fate has to break the boss. Triple. Parasol twice and break. Yep. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. So let's have Kryla do Golem this turn. Yeah, it should be fine. Kryla Golem this turn, yep. And Terra is going to shift and get ready. And let's hope we can kill the boss on turn 18, where all her buffs run out. Okay. Let's do this. Oh god, Gabranth, please don't die on this turn. That'd be really bad. Fire. Okay, he did it. He did the thing, okay. I will be especially in trouble because I don't have my Esper gauge full. Spellbinding Ankoku 4 times. There's no comeback from this, by the way, I believe. So, let's see. Ankoku 4 times. Does she have the amplifier as well, still? Yes, she does. Perfect. And let's also use, I believe it's Elemental Wrath, right? Yeah. And that's why I said there is no comeback from this, because we're gonna get imperiled ourselves as well. Okay, so let's use Elemental Wrath, huh? It's a 130 imperil to all. It's right, yeah. 130 in parallel to all. That is so strong. The boss has no notable buffs anymore. So let's hope for the absolute best result. But first, here Gabranth. Ultimate Siesta in case this does not work. Gabranth, Dual Judgment, Circle, and I believe we have to judge his defense this turn, right? Yeah, we better. Okay, fingers crossed that this works. Please. Okay, we did it. Finally, this boss is dead. And we did all missions as well. Ah, what a huge relief that is. I'm telling you guys. Oh hey, I got 200 lapis. Alright. All missions. Nice. Okay. Thank you all for watching. I hope this was helpful to you as well. And I will probably, I still have a huge hate boner against this boss. I might actually do this again with Shui Yu. This might be even faster with her because her chaining capabilities are way better than Ibarra. So we'll see about that though. Anyways, I hope this helped. I hope you can clear this boss as well. And we'll see each other in the next one.